Well, hey guys, welcome. Excited to talk to you guys tonight about well-being. And I think that, right now we can all agree that well-being encompasses many areas of our lives and not just physical, but for sure also financial and many, many other things. So my name is Casey Pluff, and I'm going to share with you guys just really how I have stepped into a world of well-being through a vehicle called Isagenix. And so whoever invited you here tonight is super excited to share these concepts with you and to maybe just have you think a little bit different. So maybe, there's one thing that you can learn tonight that can absolutely transform your well-being in any area of your life, because honestly, Isagenix has impacted every single area of mine. So, I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about some financial things. And this is not a get rich quick. This is not a kick back, relax, just share with a couple people and get rich. No, this is building an organization that can really create a legacy for yourself through serving other people, through a couple of solutions that we offer. And so, we're truly committed to always doing the right thing in the right way. And that's my intention with you guys tonight. And so just a little bit about Isagenix. Our vision is that every single person deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. And, who doesn't want to feel better, eat better, look better, move better, right? And when you're surrounded with a community and people that are really on a mission to impact the lives of others and level up in all areas of their life, that has a ripple effect. There's a saying that you are the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with. And so I love surrounding myself with people that are really, committed to excellence in the areas of their lives. So a little bit about my history. This is me when I found this vehicle called Isagenix, and that's my house, half of it. It's called a duplex. I don't know if you've heard this term, pretty broke as a joke or living paycheck to paycheck. That's a common thing that a lot of people are going through, especially right now. My gosh, the devastation, from the economy and so many small businesses, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But I had a really burning desire, you guys. My husband was active duty military, and I was a registered nurse. And, even after 6 years of college and tens of thousands of dollars in student loan debt, I was earning $21 an hour with with an education. And I don't know, but cost of living these days, that was not cutting it. And there's this saying, job is just over broke. And how many people I was working, overtime, and how many people are looking for side jobs, and, they're working 2 jobs and all of those things. And there was my office and my room. And now here's my office. My office is, I swear, half the size of what my entire duplex used to be. And so I'm going to show you guys how I went from there to creating this type of life, being able to work from anywhere, having all the benefits of a home-based organization, and really having financial literacy. And that's something that the Isagenix community and the mentorship, really opened the doors for me. Was not just on the physical aspect. It really was on that opportunity to design a life and create well-being in every single area of your life. And so who wants this to be your office instead of that, right? Yeah, I'll take this one all day, every day. And so this was a slide that I had before COVID, but I really want to kind of touch on a few things, right? This was totally normal, right? People just, oh my gosh, you look at the traffic and people just rushing through life and barely having time, right? Because time is ultimate wealth, right? You can have money and health, but if you don't have time to enjoy those things, and so, that picture was reality for many. And then now it's kind of almost backwards, right? Like people in their homes are not being able to produce or create, the same type of income that they were even in that fast-paced life. But you think about leverage, and I'm really going to touch on leverage. But Uber, right? Uber was the world's largest taxi company. They didn't own any cars, right? They were leveraging other people's cars. Then you have, Facebook, they're leveraging other people's content. Airbnb, they were the world's largest overnight accommodator provider without any hotels, right? With owning those things, they were leveraging people's homes. Now, even Uber and Amazon took a hit though, right? I'm sorry, not Amazon, but Airbnb. Amazon went up. Our type of vehicle, you guys, is in that same type of work that Amazon is in. It is direct from purchase to the door. And so, being in a recession-proof business in this economy is such an absolute gift. And so, again, just my invitation is be open. Maybe you hear something that can really resonate, because if you really think about like what is wealth, well, a lot of people unfortunately just had this hit. And if you're somebody, that happened to, my absolute prayers are with you. But I absolutely believe that, we absolutely have the power to create change and step into a vehicle that can impact our lives. And so, wealth, if you look at it in terms of time, is what was the number of days that somebody can survive if their working income stopped, right? If you couldn't actually go to work, how long could you survive based on your savings or based on a passive residual stream of income that is coming to you regardless of working or not? Most people, even before COVID, you guys, it was 2 weeks. So now it's, even gotten much worse, but thinking about that, right? So it's really changing the way that we think about wealth. I did not know about a concept called geometric progression. Geometric progression is the eighth wonder of the world. So I'm going to ask you, would you rather $1 million right now or a penny that only doubles for 30 days and then it stops? So it goes 1 cent, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, $1.28, and then it stops. And I'll read that pattern for 30 days. Or I'm going to be like, you showed up tonight, I'm going to give you $1 million. Well, the old me, with not understanding geometric progression, right, and just that immediate gratification, $1 million. The me now that understands that penny in 30 days comes to over $5 million. On day 31, it would be over 10 million, right? It is now introduced the quantum leaping. It is the compounding effect, which pretty much goes against traditional salaries and arithmetic type progression, right? So I'll come back kind of to this concept. If you are looking to increase your financial literacy, regardless if this vehicle is for you or not, I want to give you some value. These are 2 books. Everybody deserves to read these books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Now, they're just great for financial literacy and increasing that aspect in your life. However, both of them, even though these books are not about this industry or network marketing, they're huge proponents of it, because what our vehicle does is it aligns in the principles that they talk about, which is why the wealthy continue to get wealthier. So just a little bit about network marketing, though. You guys, we just did over $190 billion in sales. It is a very viable, real business model. If somebody says, oh, those things don't work, or, oh, they're a pyramid. First off, pyramids are when there's no exchange of a product, good, or service. You can't make any money. It's not even about people for us. It's about products. So that's key, right? It's not how many just people are you enrolling. It's how many products are moving through your organization. And, we're providing services. So that's massive. So that's just a completely inaccurate statement. And you look at this, 190 billion, that's more than, the entertainment, the NFL industry, gaming, all combined before, all the crazy. So the solutions that we offer are in weight loss, performance, vitality, and well-being, which everybody needs, right? Everybody needs health. And then personal care and beauty. And then, of course, all of those products and services that we offer in the community create that financial wellness. And again, you guys, if you do not have financial wellness, you do not have overall wellness. It is time that we really, start looking at that and asking people those questions and offering these solutions, because you're in a business that covers all of those billion-dollar trends. And there's a little bit about the company of Isagenix. So we have been growing for over 18 years. We've done over 7 billion in cumulative sales. We are privately held, which is really powerful. We also didn't start with an exit strategy. This is a legacy company for your children's children. No operational debt. We have over 300 people that have done over $1 million. I was the 203rd millionaire in the company. We have, given 15 million to charities, and our really aim is to be the most trusted and respected company in wellness. And that's massive, right? So when you're offering these products for people, you get to know that, the triple testing, the purity, all of those things. I'll touch a little bit more on that, but what does this industry provide, and why should you use your time and take a look at this? Time is a very valuable thing. Well, we have no overhead or employees, right? My literally overhead is the food that I consume. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to eat whether I do this or not, right? And I need health regardless. So I have some really great nutrition. You don't have to hold inventory. So many people have to hold inventory for businesses. You don't need any special degree. You don't have to go back to college. I was going to go back and, get my master's in nursing and spend tens of thousands of dollars for that and more time. I out earn what I could have ever done, even with a master's in nursing. You can, again, work from anywhere. The training and community and support, what people spend so much time and money in college for, you get that for the exchange of your time that you invest in it. We don't have any caps on earning potential, and you get to create residual income. So many jobs and careers do not even have that option. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Residual income means doing something once and getting paid time and time again for those efforts. We have such a positive culture. And again, your time, right? It's very flexible to when you can work it, and that works in your pockets. And then just the personal development. You cannot put a price on becoming a better person. And really, I don't know of any other industry that promotes personal development like this industry. And leverage. Need to have tax benefits on here too. But if I do my job tonight, you shouldn't be able to sleep because you will be really excited about creating leverage in your life. You also have the opportunity, no matter where you are, to be in a real opportunity in over 20 countries. And you're leveraging this beautiful building that you see right here in Chandler, Arizona. And you're leveraging all the 50 full-time scientists, the customer service that they have there, the 18 years of experience of, our co-founders who have been in this industry combined really for over 70 years if you put them together. So you're getting to leverage all of that. You're also leveraging world-class products, right? So where we're talking about, we do over millions of dollars in testing. We triple test all of our raw materials. You're not finding that we actually exceed organic standards. You talk about, with ethical treatment for our dairy, like that's a big thing. We only source from New Zealand, on that aspect. So we're humane treatment, ethical sourcing, sustainability. We're really looking at no waste initiatives to be completely waste-free by 2028. Like all of those things that we're doing, and you get to leverage that aspect and invite people into that. So if I'm talking about leverage, I really want you guys to think about your time. Time is valuable. Now, one person doing 8 hours for 5 days a week, that's a 40-hour work week, right? I can even do that math. So 10 people doing just 1.5 hours for 5 days a week, that's 75 hours in terms of what can be produced. 20 people doing 1.5 hours for 5 days a week, that's 150 hours. So the max amount of production that you could do working off your sole efforts 5 days a week, 24 hours around the clock, 120 hours, that's all you got. You could not exceed that. And after the first 48, they're probably going to be pretty non-productive because you'll be exhausted if you were just, churning the hours and nonstop. So that's key. This is a question that somebody asked me that changed everything. Would you rather earn 1% of 1,000 people's efforts, and in return, they can earn off of you, or 100% off your sole effort? Hopefully, you said 1% off of 1,000, and they can earn 1% off of you versus the latter. All right, that slide doesn't want to move forward, so that. Okay. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad, this is a quadrant out of there. And this is why it explains that the wealthy continue to get wealthier. So you have an employee and a small business on the left side of the quadrant, and you have big business and investment on the right. Now, 95% of the population is on the left side of the quadrant, and they're operating with about 5% of the wealth in circulation. So, got a little bug with me. Now, 5% of the population is operating with about 95% of the wealth. So, why is that? Well, you're exchanging time for money on the left side of the quadrant. Also, if small business, owners, those businesses end up owning them, right? I mean, there are so many moving pieces to all of that. There's also a lot of, risk. There's investment, initial capital that's needed, which is also, you don't need that, in an opportunity like this. So that's major. And then when you have a big business, you have leverage. So when you talk about that time thing and all the resources that you begin to leverage versus what you could have done on your own. So, and then once you have excess passive residual income, you start putting that money into investments. Then your money is solely working for you. It's not even about getting paid time and time again off of initial effort. Your money is just literally making you more money. And that is the right side of the quadrant. And, you know, you guys, only 3% of people actually come from family wealth. So everybody that has created wealth, 97% of them have done it on their own. It's not even like, oh, we just got lucky and born into it type thing. No, it's because people learn these principles and they start applying them, right? So that is what we're offering. So I was able to go from the left side of the quadrant of being a nurse, punching a time clock, exchanging time for money, getting denied when I wanted time off, to creating residual income. That is the game changer. So how many people do you know that are in need of income? And you guys, it's not even like right now with what has gone down with COVID, but over 800 million global workers are projected to lose their jobs by 2030 and be replaced with AI. That's a really big thing. And these are educated people, you know, that have gone to college and things, over 30 million people out of work. And, you know, thinking about all that, that we have solutions and that everybody eats and that you can do it from home, because people are doing tons of things, you know, even before this situation went down, they were selling things online, renting room, giving rides, trading ideas. But again, you know, they were still exchanging time for money. And you are going to exchange time for creating this organization. And you are going to get in what you put, you know, get out what you put in. But, you know, all these things that you would have had to do on your own to have a phenomenal, not just a good, but a phenomenal, unique quality product that you're not going to get in stores. You didn't have to raise capital. You're taking money. If you eat, you take money from your grocery bill, you reallocate it, and then I get to write that off. I can't write my other groceries off. I get to write off my Isagenix groceries, right? Then you've got, like, think about how much time it would be to file for patents and trademarks. Like, that's no easy feat. I do some philanthropy work, and trademark, that's a lot of hassle and a lot of money. Then you're thinking about, okay, the insurance, hiring all the whole staff, customer service, the, you know, people doing the shipping on your product or service, having your website, right? Like all the sales systems, having apps, being mobile friendly tech. If you're not mobile friendly tech, you're not going to last, right? With where things are going. I mean, to have international reach, like to be able to be in business in over 20 places, and then the mentorship and coaching aspect, like you can go hire a mentor or a coach, but as soon as you're done, your time and your coaching sessions are done, it's going to be done, right? Not with this. People are very incentivized, and it's such a win-win mentality and working together. So please, like, take a screenshot of this. I want you to think about the next 33.3 years of your life, or up to, like, you know, 2030. And, you know, thinking about the jobs that are going to be replaced. Like, I mean, you know, it's right now, it's, I don't even know, as far as thinking about school and all going to automation and, you know, and virtual. And it just is, you guys, it's the things happen fast. So 33.3 years, 12 hours a day for 365 days a year. If you were doing this on your sole effort, all you could do is 4,380 hours of productivity a year. Now, 1 hour a day, 400 people. And again, people can leverage you. You can earn a portion of 400 hours of productivity, or 146,000 hours a year. Guys, that would take you over 33 years to do on your sole effort. Do you see why the wealthy are getting wealthier? It's not possible. You cannot outdo that form of leverage on your sole effort. So if you love something, what do? You share it. When somebody cuts your hair amazing, when you go to a great salon, when you go to a great restaurant, when you see a good movie, what do? You tell somebody about it, right? I tell people about these books that have changed my life, right? I'm passionate about sharing things that impact my life. So our business model works very easily. We use the food. After 2 weeks of using this nutrition, I was in and I said, why do I feel so freaking fantastic? And then I looked at the science and I was like, the world needs this, and I'm going to share it with people. I shared it with people, right, who wanted to be customers. I just wanted people to feel better. So that's an aspect. About 85% of people are customers. Then I said, okay, who also is ready to be in a business model like this that has all these benefits of leverage and that I can partner with? My business partners. Some people want to share it casually just because they want other people to feel better, feel better, look better, eat better, right? Live healthier lives. And they want to do an extra couple $100. Then you have people who want to replace part-time, full-time incomes. Then you have people that want 6 or 7 figure income. So it's really wherever you are. Now, this is even way better than the direct selling aspect, which a lot of network marketing industries or kind of businesses are structured around the direct sale and even kind of have inventory. We don't. But a direct sell model, just to kind of put it in perspective, would be like, okay, buy as many sodas as you want for $1, then upcharge them. Buy them for the wholesale price and then charge retail and make a percentage difference. But what happens when you stop selling sodas? You stop making money. What we are doing is we are opening up people online wellness vending machines, right? From all of those solutions that I talked about. So we get bonuses for helping people open their online vending machine. That's left side quadrant money. Now, anytime anybody ever goes shopping through their online wellness store, we can earn or bank 6 to 10%, depending on where you are kind of level in your building process. So think about if you've ever referred somebody to a restaurant, to a grocery store, to a movie, to a book, and whenever that got purchased, and then whenever they shared it with somebody and invited somebody and went back, you could earn a percentage of that. Because what we do is we don't put, the millions, and one of the number one cost of companies is advertisement, buying retail space, all of those things, marketing. They don't have to spend any money on that. So they put the money just back with the people who use it. All of these products, again, the triple testing, when put the products in your body, 30 days money back guarantee that you get to choose from of these superfoods. And if you haven't seen our presentations all about the products on the superfoods, or you're not in one of our product groups, I highly encourage to check those out, because all of these things are what people are eating, purchasing. It's great for convenience on the go, immunity, all that goodness. Right? And so that's what and Isagenix does all the work. They do the shopping, they do the stocking, the shipping, the handling, all of that. Our job is just to help people get that initial vending machine and educate people on that, right? Now, we get paid daily, weekly, or monthly, all of those different ways that we can get paid. I'm not going to go into massive detail of the compensation plan. So I would just definitely encourage you to get back with whoever invited you to view this information to really see in depth. I'm going to give you just kind of an overall basics. So my overhead to participate in a 6-7 figure business opportunity is $150 is what our kind of overhead is. And again, that's our groceries. So do you spend $150 on groceries, on skincare, on essential oils, right? On any type of performance products, on food? Yes. I don't know anybody who has never spent $150 on food a month. Okay. Now, that allows you to participate in the residual and the entire compensation plan of our 6% earnings when we begin the referral process. Now, as a nurse, I received a $1.50 raise in 2 years. In 4 years. That's arithmetic progression. I've given myself tens of thousands of dollars, and I turned a yearly income into a monthly income in some of my month earnings through the power of Isagenix. I would have not done that through nursing. So in Isagenix, you have 2 teams. That's it. You can earn cycles on your entire groups. Again, you're paid when you help somebody get their initial account, and you're paid on any repurchases or as those people start sharing. And every single time, so the points, again, I'm not going to get into total of that, but every single time our points come to 900 and 6% is paid out on that, we get $54. So $150 equals 100 points. Again, not going to get into details, check with whoever invited you so you can get that. But I just want to put this in perspective of geometric progression and kind of come back to that whole penny scenario of the compounding effect. Majority of people are just customers that come into Isagenix, right? I believe it's because people don't show them the opportunity. However, over time, do you think that you could educate 2 people on the left and 2 people on the right who get it like I get it, who get it like the person that invited you to view this information gets it? Because I'm not stopping, right? Like once you really get it, and I always tell people, it's cool if you're not going to be one of my 4 people that I lock arms with and that we help each other, right? Because ding, ding, ding. Also, once you open an account, when the person who shares this with you, when they open accounts, you get to benefit off of their work as well too. But I'm pretending that that's not even happening. So I'm just saying, over time, can I educate 2 people left and 2 people right in my organization who get it, the numbers like I do? So this would be the geometric progression. You have 4 people who each enroll 4. Now you're at 16. 16 each enroll 4. Now you're at 64. 64 each enroll 4. Now you're at 256. So if you had a total of 340 people doing just the minimum, and people who love eating this food, we do way more, but I'm just going to say just doing the minimum of people that are looking at this opportunity. So not even all that 85%, but we're just really showing the power of this business model. That's $51,000 of products moving through your organization. So at the end, it's still all about how much product is moving through your organization versus just recruiting people, right? Because we get paid on the product. So the minimum purchase, 6% of that is $2,000 a month in residual income. Take it a step further. Now you have 256 who each enroll 4. That's, tally on an additional 1,024 people. So now you're at the 1,364, all doing the 100 points. That's over $200,000 moving through those online bidding machines. A 6% of that is over $8,000 a month. Once you have 2 customers in Isagenix, you're able to start taking out the 6% from your organization. 2 customers, you're able to start taking it out. So take it a step further. That would be over $800,000 a month moving through your organization if it gets to here, right? And again, that penny on day 8 was only $1.28, but then on day 30, over $5 million. So I think people expect this to be overnight, get rich quick, immediate success, which I don't know why. I don't know of any other business that those rules apply to, but for some reason it should apply to this. But 6% of that would be $32,000 a month in residual income. What you can do the 6% to is a max of $53,000 a month. That's $13,500 a week, $702,000 a year, is what our max is kind of for our centers. But again, to understand that, and then we can get an additional 250 cycles on once you're somebody who has 10 people who has 2 customers, you can actually even start earning more, and then you can re-enter above yourself. But again, not going to go into all that. So check out the comp plan for details on that. But I just want to ask you, how long is it going to take you to save $93,933? How long would that take you? If you had that in an investment paying you 3%, that would be like making $54 a week in this business model. What do you think is easier, to be earning $54 a week in this business model, or getting $93,933 in the bank? Now take it a step further to where you would be doing $271 a week if you're looking at the 5 cycles. And again, each cycle is worth $54. $469,733. How long would that take you to save and to get it in something that's paying you 3%? Probably a very long time, much longer than it would take you to help people learn about this incredible solution of wellness and well-being and share this opportunity through all the resources and tools that we have, and leveraging other people to help you do that. So, for me, it was very simple. Once I saw the power of this vehicle, and I learned that every single dollar earned is a life changed, through the wellness, through the community, through the power of residual income, it was very easy for me to get behind it. And you're not going to, that integrity, once you really see the owner's commitment and the vision for where we're going, and just our commitment to doing things, the right way, and putting people first, it really is an honor to be partnered with this incredible company that is committed to being the ambassador in the network marketing industry. So you can check out isamovie.com, and you can watch the details of the compensation plan there. But again, it's eat it, love it, invite people to learn about it, and show them how to do the same thing. And, when you do that, it all can build up into the income. So that's the main thing to understand, is how the model works and the leverage. But yeah, you can always go to isamovie.com and just get back with whoever invited you here to view this presentation. I want to thank you guys for checking it out, and I hope everybody has a blessed night. So, all right, bye guys.